there is a difference how leaders think versus how senior executives think. And this is something no one talks about. Most of my clients struggle to get into this next level. So they may be a general manager for quite some time, or they may be stuck in this middle management position and they want to get into the C-suite, or they want to look after a bigger portfolio with a board role, for example, and yet they can't quite make this jump. The biggest difference between a leader and a senior executive in the way how they think about a situation, a team, the business overall is what I call altitude thinking. I'm not sure if it's an actual word, but what it means is that you want to look at the situation from a different level. It could also be called contextual thinking. So often leaders, because this is how they got rewarded and got promoted initially, they get straight into the solution. So they may be challenged with a certain question or a certain task. How can you make this better? How can we create a higher performing team? And they go straight into the solution, meaning we need to interview people, for example, or we need to do X, we need to do Y, without contextualizing what this situation actually means. Critical thinking comes in. Nowadays, with so much technology and AI impacting the workplace, being able to think critically and from a different level and create a different perspective on a situation is exactly what makes the difference. So if you want to get to this next level, there is one little challenge that I want to give you. Instead of thinking, what can I do to make myself look better, or how can I get promoted, think about your boss or your senior management as your best and biggest client. What are they getting rewarded on, and how can you support their journey? And you will see it makes a massive difference in how you approach a situation. So instead of saying, I'm responsible of delivering X, Y, Z dollars in revenue in the next year, think about what the business needs to generate, and more particularly your boss or your senior executive or your board that you're reporting to, and see how you can think on their level, because it will 100% open new perspectives for you. So again, if you want to make this transition, if you want to get into this next level, you need to think like a senior executive. And this is where altitude thinking comes in.